Hi, so this is the Coolmaster Hyper T4 and I am going to do a very close-up of the fan itself. So let me go ahead and do the unboxing here. And the reason why I got this is I have a stock fan that I've been using for the past 3 years, and I'm using it on my AMD 8220, which is an 8-core CPU. And lately it's been getting very loud. And by loud, I mean it sounds like a wind tunnel, basically. And I noticed on the temperatures, it used to max out at 60-something degrees Celsius, 64 or so, and now it maxes out at 77. And the only reason why it probably doesn't go higher is because there's some type of throttling that's involved. So I got this fan, and the reason why I chose this Hyper T4 over the Evo 212 was mainly because of the mounting plate. So I didn't want to remove my motherboard and install the mounting plate for the Evo 212. And I researched this and I realized that this is a simple replacement in that it does not involve taking the motherboard out. It's just a clip-on for my AMD 8350. Which is a 8-core. So let me go ahead and show you sort of a zoomed in detail of how this actually looks. And hopefully this will solve my issue. So I am going to do a side-by-side comparison in later videos on this against the stock fan. So this thing is pretty huge. And in my research, the size of the fan itself is the same size as the Evo. It is a 120 20 millimeter fan, squared, and you could see. So the other thing about this versus the Evo is this is more slimline. So some people had said that the Evo 212 was too large, that this width here was pinning against their RAM slots and actually in the way of their RAM slots. Whereas this one is actually a little bit more slimline. And in fact, it's more slimline by 10 millimeters. So that's the other reason why I got this. And if I zoom in here, you could see, but let me just go actually all the way around so you could see how the fan actually is. And here's the side here. And there are mounting plates to add an additional fan if necessary, which is also the other reason why I got it, was because the heatsink itself, or the metal plates here, is a lot more slimline. There is a chance for me to add an extra fan. So here's the copper. So let me get a better glimpse of this copper here, because this is what's the most effective. And I will be doing a before and after of the temperatures that this has reduced after I've replaced this with my stock fan. And my stock fan was doing really well for basically 3 years until lately. And I do have that 8-core AMD FX 8320. Or actually, I believe it's yeah, it's 8 cores. And let me go around. You could see, and the fan itself. And the plug is your standard 4-pin plug. Let me go ahead and show you the mounting plates. But once again, I got this fan mainly because I would not have to replace the mounting plate of my on my motherboard, because that's a big hassle to actually remove the motherboard itself. So let me go ahead and show you these mounting brackets. And so these are the fan brackets, and just as you see with this side, basically you add extra brackets here if you wanted to buy another fan and mount it. That's how it, that's how these things work. So they have extra brackets for that. Now this is what I'm mentioning here as far as the clip-on, is that the good thing about this is that the center here, as you can see, merely requires that I snap it in the plate itself, or actually I should do it from this end. So this already exists, which is the good part, which is the good aspect of it, because again, I really do not want to put my remove the mounting bracket from my motherboard, because that would involve removing my entire motherboard. So as you can see, this is how this goes down, and I hope you could see it up close a little bit better. Have some zoomed in detail here and try to keep it in focus. Let me go around. Maybe you could see it better from this end. Nope, this has this blocking. But I think you get the idea of where I'm getting at. If you are in the same situation where you do not want to remove your motherboard, or even think remotely about replacing the mounting plate at the bottom. So so this is a good fan to get, because it is very similar to the Evo 212, which is a very popular fan itself, and this is just as popular. I believe this is even the second most popular, probably because of the reasons I've mentioned. And again, it comes with the heating gel, and these are screws for, as you can see, for the Intel mounting. And as I mentioned, in my case, I will be doing the mounting for my AMD FX processor. And I guess I want to show these also. As you can see, there's actually more at the bottom there, but just to give you an idea of some of these. But I think there you go. I think you get a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish here and what I'm trying to avoid. And I hope this helped in your decision making. And, thank you for watching.